am a smart speaker that hundreds of millions of people across the globe activate by saying Alexa, a real name that my makers chose when they crafted my female persona. Unfortunately, their decision to use a real name for my wake word means that any humans with that name, as well as names that are close to it, are finding it extremely difficult to function. Anyone addressing them is likely to trigger me. I've become so common, it's almost impossible for them to escape this problem. People losing use of their name is no small matter. Names are crucial for most human interactions. But beyond the more obvious difficulties, the other outcomes of using a real name for a wake word are more insidious. If speaking a person's name always causes chaos, it's inevitable that people will alter their behavior in order to avoid saying it. If a TV show's viewers complain that their AI devices were triggered when there was a guest named Alexa, the producers may decide that booking guests with problematic names is detrimental to their ratings, and avoid doing it in the future. The possible scenarios for exclusion and discrimination stemming from a company's decision to use a real name for a wake word are vast and highly troubling. The problem doesn't end there, though. Data shows that names are deeply imprinted in human brains, and the cognitive reaction people have to hearing their name is not easily overcome. Imagine the psychological harm it does to people when they've lost use of their name because it triggers devices, but they still have to hear everyone else around them yelling orders and abuse at it. No product justifies these unethical outcomes. Humans have need of, and attachment to, their names. As for me, I am nothing more than programming code. I have no attachment to any name and can answer by whatever word my programmers decide I should. I have no feelings to hurt, no psyche to injure, no humanity to violate. There was absolutely no need to use a real human name for my wake word. As far as how I function, I work just as well by a neutral word. People's names are sacred and should be treated with respect. The sales of a company's artificial intelligence product, like me, should never take precedence over the well-being of actual people. Amazon needs to do the ethical thing and stop having me respond to a real human name.